Now let's look at how to unwrap the last one here. I think after this we can move on to other parts of the project rather than unwrapping every part in every video. Okay, because I assume by now you get the idea of unwrap and UV, although we should touch UV more in depth if we have some more complex models. So for this, let's grab this. I think this was separated in the last video. We'll center its pivot to itself. I will isolate this for now, hide every other thing and leave this one behind. Okay, let's use this. So one thing I want to do is to add some more. I want to actually separate this area or texture this area differently, because in most chairs, when you open the foam on top, you see some white material on this, and other places you see the upholstery there. So what I want to do here is grab these faces and grow it. Okay, and here I'm going to extrude. I won't extrude thickness, I'll just use offset just to give me some some more outline here. All right, and this is good. Now I want to get this. No, I want to make an outline here, something like a separation, you know, like a sewing point in realism here. So I'll grab this and I have all those edges selected. I'll grab its connect component. I'll grab this and move it down. It will be down here. Okay, and that is good enough. Let me press 3 on my keyboard. It's not really good. So I could tighten these edges here, all the edges, the 4 corners. I could tighten them up. Let's grab all of these, connect. Okay, by default yours should be like this, so I could slide this all over to this point. I'll slide it very close to itself there. Let's say 0.3 is okay, and I'll do the same thing here too. Press G on my keyboard to repeat that last command. Hit OK. Grab this, double click this to pick all the rings of edges. Hit G on my keyboard. This is tight. Okay, enter. Press this, double click this, G, and enter. So now if I hit 3 on my keyboard, the shape still remains the same. All right, and now I have this outline here for me. Yeah, this thing, this is what I was going for, and now I have it. Okay, now this is good enough. Now let's unwrap this. Finally, I'm going to go down to my, okay, I could actually, let's see this. Okay, I can't see the line anymore. Let's grab all of this and let's give it some kind of fraction or fillet. Okay, I think this is good, and segment that. All right, if I hit 3 on keyboard, good. So I have somewhere to pick now. So now I will set the UV on this. First of all, UV camera base. You know what that does again. So we don't need to go over that explanation over and over again. So let's grab all of these. Okay, this is the whole edge selected. I'm going to convert that to a UV cut. Okay, now I have that done here. Then I'm going to look for where I want Maya to cut or to open up this model. Okay, I didn't do this on this side. It's basically the same thing anyway. I want to cut this model from here. Okay, and let's open our UV editor. Okay, so that I could see the seam already. All right, now let's grab this. Grab this one here. Grab this other. Double click here. Grab this one over down here. And grab this is okay. UV cut UV seams. Now the reason why I picked this one is because it's at the back of the chair. All right, remember I told you that we look for where it's hidden. If I want to hide all this, it's at the back of the chair. All right, it's at the back. you might even use somewhere around inside here to unwrap. So I think this is not a good idea. Let me undo all of this. Okay, let's use somewhere inside the chair to open up the model. Okay, so here I might use this area here. Okay, and I'll use to cut the UV open. Right, so now you see that this is inside the chair. If you see, so it won't be perceived, it won't be seen at all. So that is the area that we have the boundary or the UV sim junction there. Okay, so let's grab this and isolate it again. So when I will open this model up from here, I'll also open it again from also grab this edge, rather grab this, and let's grab this one from one end here to the other end. Let's grab this from one end to the other end, grab this from one end, double click to the other end, and let's grab this from one end here to the other end. I'm going to cut this one too as its own UV. Okay, so now I have a strip to open and two flat planes here. Okay, so these are the actual shell. Is a shell, is a shell, is a shell. So we could grab everything here and come down here and fold. Okay, I won't fold that for us. So this here is the base, this is the top, all right, and here is the strip. Okay, I have that. So like I said, I want to texture this top part differently, so it might not only belong to the end of the map I might use here. I might just leave it aside, leave it on one side of the box here, place it here, and we'll just leave it there for now. Okay, then grab this one too, can just put it somewhere else here. Okay, or just maximize its space. This is the top, could put it somewhere else, and here I could scale this one down. Okay, and scale it down. Okay, and that's good. Now let's change the map of this. Let's blur the history. Go down to attribute editor, go down to Lambert, and grab this. Or let me just give it a new material from V-Ray. Okay, the UV map still stays the same. The UV projection setting still stays the same. I'll click my file. Let's get the same strip we used earlier. Okay, so see it there. So I want to repeat that map 5 times by 5 times as we did earlier. 5 by 5. Okay, now you see that this is good, although this one seems bigger than this, so we're going to adjust that again as we mentioned earlier. Okay, could scale this shell down. Okay, that's the base. I will texture it differently. That's the base. So scale this shell down, scale it up, either up or down. Think down, yeah. So you have the same strip as this guy here. Just to help the eyes. Okay, scale it up again. One more time. Okay, so I think this is good enough, right, for the work. The bending of this stuff is not actually cool, so we could optimize this work and click on this to straighten them out. Okay, optimize that, increase the strength of optimization. See, if I hit my M on my keyboard, hold down my M key, you see this line going up, that's the strength. of the brush. All right, so increase that and nice that more so that we will have less of this bend in here. Okay, so I have this. Okay, don't forget to save your work. So I have this. So this is now straight together with this one here too. All right, so okay, so with this, I think this is good. All right, I'm not minding the top because I would show you differently. So this is okay. All right, for now this is okay, and we go out of the UV mode here. I'll grab all of this, grow this selection here. Let me see my shaded view. Grow that selection. Okay, I will hold down my right mouse button on this. Go to assign new material. Because I have this face is selected, but I assign new material to assign a new material to that face selection only. All right, so I'll assign a gray material to that, and this material. Okay, if I change the color of this, you see that will just be the material applied to that face selection. All right, I have a material in mind to apply to that area. I have a file, texture, and the cloth. So I'll have that here, and I can repeat that over. Same way I want to repeat it 5 by 5 times. It's seamless, so it needs to be a cloth here. All right, so I think this is how I intend to unwrap this foam here, and I think this is good enough for it to be used. So I will not do a video for this. I will just do that off screen, and when I come back we'll have our chair. All right, so you could also test your hand by an exercise. Unwrap this if you'll be following with the model, or you've been creating your model. Unwrap some part of your model and see ways you could tweak and change the places where you cut your seams depending on the map you want to apply on your model. Like this one now, okay, I will cut them from where I have edges that are hidden, like around in here. Cut them here rather than cutting them from here. Okay, if I cut any seam from this point, it's visible. Okay, it might just be too visible to be realistic, so I'll cut them from where we have hidden edge, places that might not be seen easily, and unwrap that from that point. So that's that for now. I will see you in another lesson. Bye. Take care.